Hello everyone, welcome back to another Tin Helm playthrough. In this video, I am playing as the Merfolk, as the Alchemist class. So, the Merfolk has 7 health, 8 energy, and starts with 1 food. Whenever Merfolk resolve a location with a water icon, they may either gain 1 health or 1 energy, player's choice. Then the Alchemist gets an additional 3 health and 4 energy. And when you go into combat, you spend 1 energy to gain 2 bonus damage, 2 energy to gain 4 bonus damage, or 3 energy to gain 6 bonus damage. And you start with the books and potion items. So books let you gain 1 extra energy when you rest at a campsite. And the potion is the exact same as the potion you would get from the loot deck. You may discard this card from play to gain 2 health and 2 energy. So this seems like a fantastic combo, honestly. Starting with 1 food and then having the ability to sustain a ton of energy with books, potion, and whenever you enter a water symbol, you can also gain 1 energy. It just sounds like we'll be drowning in energy. On top of that, our starting health and energy values, we get 10 health as our max, and then 12 energy is our max. So, judging from that, I'm going to say that energy isn't going to be a big problem in this run. I think dying from losing too much health might end up being the biggest problem. Or maybe if we just don't get enough food, that could do us in. But not getting enough food would end up dealing damage to us, and again, that'll probably end up being the issue, is just having lower starting health. But having more energy should help us sustain longer with that lower amount of health, so we'll see. In any case, our starting location, or starting room, is the sewers. And I would like to go to the sewers. It has that water symbol, it has a campsite, it's very chill. We'll go to the sewers. And so our trap, we have a 2 energy trap. Then we can go to the campsite where I will choose to gain 1 food. And then, as the Merfolk, whenever I resolve a location with a water icon, I'm either gain 1 health or 1 energy. So we'll gain 1 energy, and then it will resolve the water icon, trying to fish for food. We get a 3, no food for us, unfortunately. And that's it for the sewers. So next is the kitchen. And so do we want to enter the kitchen? It's a fight and a campsite. I think I'll go to the kitchen. It'll be fine. So we'll go to the kitchen, and we will fight a Doom Skull. So we will find the Doom Skull. It will have 4 plus 1, so it will have 5 health. And then it will attack us first. It gets a 4 and a 3, so we will take 1 damage. Then I will spend 2 energy to attack it back. Oop. I get a 5 and a 3. So that'll deal 2 plus 4 is 6, which is more than 5. And so the Doom Skull will perish, and I will gain 1 favor. Then we will go to the campsite, and I will gain 1 health and 1 energy back. Or no, sorry, 2 energy back, because I gain 1 extra energy when I rest at a campsite. Okay, so now we have the old well. It has water. I'm going to go to the old well. And we will fight the dark rats. I think this is a pretty good start, to be honest. So the dark rats will have 3 health. I will spend 1 energy to attack them. We will get a 2 and a 3. That is 1 plus 2 additional damage, so that is 3 damage. The rats have no defense, so they will perish. I will gain 1 favor, and then when you kill the dark rats, you also gain 1 food. Yummy. Okay, And then we will resolve the water symbol. I will gain 1 energy because I'm the Merfolk, and then we will search for food. As a 1, unfortunately. Then we have the corridor. I'm going to go ahead and skip the corridor. So we will skip the corridor and we will enter the clearing. The clearing will have the grove. So the grove, you may search the grove for mushrooms. Each mushroom found equals 1 food. Roll a die to see how many you find. So we'll roll a die. Oh, that's a 1. So I get lost and lose 1 energy. Then I will go to the campsite. I will rest at the campsite and I will gain 2 energy because of my books. Okay, so then we have the sanctum. I will skip the sanctum. And we will have a 2 energy trap. Yowza. And then we have to fight a mimic. So not quite what I had in mind. The mimic will have 5 health, has 1 bonus damage, 1 defense. And then when we kill it, we will gain favor equal to our current dungeon level, which is just 1 at the moment. So I'm going to spend 2 energy to attack it. That is a 3 and a 6. So that is 3 plus 4 is 7, minus 1 is 6. That is enough to kill it in 1 shot. So we will gain 1 favor and then move on. So now we have... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing a card. I'm missing a card. Oh, there it is. It's at the bottom of the loot deck. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. I'll just place that on the bottom and pretend I didn't see that. So we have the catacombs next. Is a fight and an event. I will... I will go to the catacombs. So we will fight a wraith, okay? So that is 5 plus 1, that is 6 health. I will lose 1 favor every time the wraith successfully hits during combat. Okay. So I will spend 2 energy to attack. Getting a 5 and a 3, so that is 2 plus 4 is 6. It has no defense, it has 6 health, so it will die, and then we'll gain 2 favor. Then we will go to the pigman. So unfortunately, I don't have a turnip, but I may allow the pigman to place a blessing on me and gain 1 favor. So we'll go up to 6 favor. Okay. So now that I actually have all the room cards this time, let me turn these over and shuffle. We will move to the next dungeon level, and then we will eat 1 food. Okay. So that dungeon was okay. We lost a lot of energy. Yeah, we just like lost half our energy and have no shards to show for it. So not the best, but we do have 6 favor, which could help us out if we find an altar. So we shall see. We have the sewers at the start again. Yeah, I'll just go to the sewers again and see what the trap is. 1 energy. Not my favorite, but that's okay. Then I will rest at the campsite using my books to gain 2 energy. And then at the water, I will choose to gain another energy because I am the merfolk, and then we'll roll to see if we get any food. There's a 1, no food. Then we have the stash. I will skip the stash. We will get the altar event. Okay. So the altar, when we are at 6, gives us 3 health and 2 energy. Okay. This is great. We're immediately recovering all of our energy. And then at the campsite, I will choose to rest, healing 2 health and gaining 2 energy, putting me back to max. Awesome. So we have the catacombs. I will take the catacombs. So we will fight a Doom Skull. Not my favorite, but it is what it is. So the Doom Skull is going to have 4 plus 2. So the Doom Skull will have 6. And then it will attack us first. Getting a 6 and a 6 and a 2, so that's 4 damage. So I'll go from 10 down to 6. Not great. And then I will spend 2 energy to attack it back. Oh, and I miss. Okay. Doom Skull will attack. Oh, Doom Skull will attack. Getting a 4 and a 2, that's 2 more damage. And I will spend 2 more energy to attack it. Getting a 1 and a 5. So that's 4 plus 4 is 8. It is dead, and I will gain 1 favor. Then we will get another altar event. And so I'm at 7, so I will gain 3 health and 2 energy. So we'll go up to 7 health and 10 energy. Then we have the Sanctum. I will skip the Sanctum. Okay. We will enter the quarters where we will fight a Possessor. This is good and bad. So Possessor is going to have 6 plus 2 is 8 health, does 1 bonus damage, has 1 defense, gain 2 favor, but when we kill it, we will gain a shard. So I'm going to spend 3 energy to attack it and hope for the best. Okay, that is a 6 and a 3, so that is 3 plus 6 is 9, minus 1 is 8, it has 8 health, so it dies in 1 hit. I will gain 2 favor and a shard. Okay. And then we have to fight a Mimic. So, not all sunshine and rainbows. Just immediately into another fight. Okay, so the Mimic is going to have 4 plus 2 is 6 health. 1 defense. I'm going to spend 2 energy to attack it. Getting a 3 and a 6, that is perfect. So 3 and a 6, that is 3 plus 4 is 7, minus 1 of its defense is 6. It has 6 health, so it is dead. And then we will gain 2 favor because we are at dungeon level 2, and we gain favor equal to the dungeon level when we kill it. So I'm going to go up to 11 favor. Okay, statue is a trap in a chest. I will go to the statue. So we will get a 2 health trap. Ouch. And then the chest is empty. Oof. Okay. Then we have the kitchen, which is a fight and a campsite. I will go to the kitchen, where we will fight a wraith, which will have 5 health plus 2 from our dungeon level, so 7 health. Whew. I will spend 2 energy to attack it. Getting a 4 and a 5, unfortunately. So that is 1 plus 4 is 5. As 7 health, so it's going to go down to 2. Then it will attack me. Oh, it got a 4 and a 4. It missed. Whoo! Okay. And then I will go ahead and spend 1 energy to attack it again. Getting a 2 and a 5. So that's 3 plus 2, 5. So it is dead. I will gain 2 favor. Okay. Then I will go to the campsite where I will gain 2 health and 2 energy. Again, healing and extra energy because of the books. Okay. So we are going to go to dungeon level 3, eating 1 food. Not ideal. We're running low on energy now. And we only have 1 shard to show for it, so I'm not super thrilled about that. But here we go. Oh my god, we got the sewers again. Maybe I'm shuffling wrong. I will go to the sewers again, though, because this is a great way to start each day. Go to the sewers, where we will have a 2 energy trap. Ouch. But then I will heal 2 and gain 2 energy from the campsite. And then when we go to the water tile, I will gain 1 more energy. We will roll to see if we fish for any food. We finally get a 5, which will put me up to 2 food. Beautiful. Next we have the clearing. I'm going to skip the clearing. I know it has a campsite to give me more energy and an event. This could be the altar. Could also be a labyrinth. This is an altar. This is fantastic. If it's anything else, it's kind of whatever. I think I'm just going to skip it. So we have the shrine. Yes, the shrine event. So the shrine is to just gain a shard. How cool is that? So I will gain a shard. Incredible. Then we get to go to a water tile where I will choose to gain 1 energy because I'm the merfolk, and then we will fish for food as a 3. So there's no food for us. Then we have the corridor, which is a trapped event. I will skip the corridor where we have to fight a spider. Okay, so spider has 3 health, plus 3 from our dungeon level, so it is at 6 health. And I will spend 2 energy to attack it. We get we get a 2 and a 3. I think it was a 4. 2 and a 3. Since 1 plus 4 is 5, no defense. It has 6 health, so it goes down to 1 HP, and then it will attack me back. Oh my god, it got 4 and 4. It missed again. Well, it didn't miss again, but the enemy has missed again. I am incredibly lucky on that. And then since it's at 1 HP, I will spend 0 energy and punch it in the face for 1 damage and gaining a favor. Okay. And then we will go to the Grove event, where we get to roll for food. We get a 3. A 3 is find 1 mushroom, and so we will gain 1 food. Cool. So next we have the kitchen again. I feel like I'm not shuffling very well. I feel like we're getting a lot of the same rooms in the same order, even though I've been shuffling every time. Kitchen, kitchen, kitchen. Do I enter? I'll enter. It'll be fine. So we have to fight a Doom Skull. I'm not a big fan of that. So Doom Skull will have 7 HP, and it will attack first. Oh my god. Okay, another miss from the enemy. I'm going to spend 2 energy to attack. Getting a 4 and a 5 again. So 1 damage plus 4 is 5. No defense. Goes down to 2 HP. It will attack again. Oh my god, 6 and 6. Okay. I mean, I've been so lucky and I'm so low on energy. I think I'm just going to spend 0 energy and punch it in the face for 1 damage. Let it attack again. This is when it's going to get a 1 and a 6 and make me regret my decision. 4 and a 3. Okay, so 1 damage. Ouch. And then punch it in the face again for 1, taking it out and gaining 1 favor. Cool. Cool. Okay, then we go into the kitchen where I will rest, healing for 2 health and gaining 2 energy from my books. Then the quarters, I will go to the quarters and fight a watcher. Ew. Oh, and her chest is empty. Oh no, this is awful. Okay, so the watcher is going to have 7 health, and then we immediately lose 1 energy before the fight. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 energy to attack it and hope for the best. Okay, perfect. So 1 and a 4, that's 3, plus 4 is 7, minus 1 from its defense is 6. It has 7 health, it goes down to 1, and then it will attack back. Oops. Ooh, ouch. Getting a 1 and a 5, so that's 4 plus 1 bonus attack is 5, taking out half my HP in a single blow. But then I will simply punch it in the face for no energy, dealing 1 damage, gaining 2 favor. I'm at max, and killing it, and then the chest is empty. And then we have the chasm. I really don't want to go there, but I'll have to go to the chasm and fight. Oh, dark rats. Oh, what a blessing. Okay, so dark rats. is 5 HP. And then I will spend my last energy to attack them. Oh man, really? So 6 and 5 plus 2, so 1 plus 2 is 3, goes down to 2 health, and then it attacks me, and it misses. Then I will punch it in the face for 1 damage, and then it will attack again. Ouch! Getting a 1 and a 4. That's 3 damage, go down to 2, and I'll punch it in the face again, and I will gain 1 food for killing it. Okay. Yowza. That was not a good floor. There's still a chance we win, but I am out of energy. I am at dungeon level 4 and have very little health left. I have no energy and 2 HP. I still have this potion. I have not forgotten about my potion, but yeah, 2 HP and no energy is still pretty bad. Even if I use the potion, I'm going to be at 4 health and 2 energy, which is still pretty abysmal. Granted, I do have 3 food that I could spend on energy, so I have, in theory, 4 health and 5 energy, so that's something. We have the corridor. It's a trap and event. The event could just be gain a shard and win the game. It could also be go to an altar and win the game. But if I skip it and go to a fight, that could be rough. I'm going to go to the corridor. What do we got? Lose 2 health. I'm going to use the potion. Gain 2 health, 2 energy, lose 2 health. And then we go to the labyrinth where I have to lose a food or get lost. Then we have the chasm. Man. I'll go to the chasm. Not happy. We get a doom skull. Man. Rough. And it's going to attack. It's going to get a 3 and a 4, doing 1 damage. Oh, it's going to be at 4 plus 4. It's at 8 health. I'm going to spend 1 food to gain 1 energy, and I'll spend 3 energy to attack and pray I don't miss. Okay, so it's a 6 and a 4. It says 2 plus 6 is 8. It has no defense, so that is enough to kill it. Then we have the Sanctum. This is brutal. I think this is game losing, actually. Because I know what's on the other side of this card. What's on the other side of this card is a Possessor, a trap that makes you lose 2 energy, an event that makes you fight an enemy, and then the chest is a Mimic. And I can't take on a Possessor with 1 energy, potentially, if I eat my last food. But I also can't go to a trap and take on a fight anyway. So I'll skip the Sanctum. Yep. Yeah. And then we go to the quarters where we get to fight a Possessor. If I win this fight, I win the game. The problem is that the Possessor has 10 health. And I have nothing left. I have 1 HP. No energy. 1 food. No items that can help me here. I mean, technically it's possible if it just misses. So I'm just going to punch it in the face to do 1 damage, and then roll to see if it misses. As a 5 and a 6, so it's going to do 1 plus 1 is 2 damage. Even if I eat the food to gain 1 HP, it will still deal 2 damage and kill me. So, unfortunately, I thought I was going to have enough energy to sustain myself to win the game, but which I guess we did sustain for a long time. We made it all the way to dungeon level 4, but yeah, just so many fights in a row. Just could not sustain it enough. That That is unfortunate, but that is the way of the Tin Helm. So that was the Merfolk Alchemist combo. I still think this is a strong combo despite losing this game. That is just the way of the game. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.